Hollywood profited greatly from his racial ambiguity while refusing to acknowledge his black identity. Yet Frank Silvera turned that very contradiction not only into an extraordinary career, but into a powerful force that would reshape the industry from within.
This is African American History is American History.
Actor, director, and producer Frank Silvera was born in Jamaica to a Spanish-Jewish father and a mixed-race Jamaican mother. After immigrating to Boston as a child, he became one of Hollywood's most versatile and paradoxical character actors. Due to his fair complexion and Hollywood's rigid racial binaries, Silvera was frequently cast in white, Latino, European, or indigenous roles, but almost never as a Black American. Hollywood eventually dubbed him the man with 1,000 faces. His career directly intersects with the industry's history of racial classification and casting practices. Yet off-screen, Frank Silvera devoted his life to Black theater, civil rights, and creating opportunities for Black actors. In 1964, Silvera collaborated with theater director Van Tyle Whitfield to open the American Theater of Being on Robertson Boulevard in Los Angeles. The theater's goal was to provide training in authentic creative spaces, specifically for up-and-coming Black actors. Silvera financed the theater almost entirely with the money he earned appearing in major Hollywood productions, such as Viva Zapata and Mutiny on the Bounty. The American Theater of Being also held workshops for a racially integrated student body. However, it remained unapologetically focused on elevating stories about African American life.
This is African American History is American History.
Despite his massive film resume, Hollywood completely refused to cast Frank Silvera in an explicitly Black role due to his ambiguous appearance. Silvera set out to break this barrier. In 1964, James Baldwin's seminal play The Amen Corner was languishing due to a lack of commercial support. Silvera financed, directed, and starred in the West Coast premiere of The Amen Corner in 1965. The production became a critical success, moving from Los Angeles to San Francisco before ultimately reaching Broadway. More importantly, it helped introduce mainstream audiences to Baldwin's uncompromising examination of race, poverty, faith, and Black life. The height of the civil rights movement and the tragic racially motivated murders of the 3 civil rights workers in the Deep South, James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner, profoundly changed Silvera's public approach to activism. Silvera fiercely leveraged his earnings from Hollywood to finance grassroots civil rights activism and build self-sustaining Black artistic institutions. Rather than quietly enjoying his success as a highly sought-after character actor, Silvera used his platform to confront systemic racism in both American society and the entertainment industry. He began buying out expensive full-page protest advertisements in prominent Hollywood trade publications like Variety. He publicly condemned Hollywood's hiring practices, challenging his white colleagues to, quote, stand up and be counted against segregation. Behind the scenes, Silvera personally mentored emerging Black actors. He actively helped them navigate institutional barriers to secure membership in highly segregated performer unions. Following Silvera's death, artists including Morgan Freeman founded the Frank Silvera Writers' Workshop in New York. The workshop became one of America's premier incubators for Black playwrights, helping develop works by Ntozake Shange, Richard Wesley, Charles Fuller, and many others. Its influence would eventually reach Broadway and earn Pulitzer Prizes, extending Silvera's legacy long after his death. Frank Silvera died from an accidental electrocution on June 11, 1970, at his home in Pasadena, California. The coroner's report revealed that the 55-year-old actor was killed in a freak accident while attempting to repair the electric garbage disposal unit underneath his kitchen sink. Because he had been undergoing medical treatment for high blood pressure at the time, his sudden death was initially assumed to be a heart attack before investigators examined the scene. He was alone in the kitchen and died before any medical help could reach him. At the time of his passing, he was experiencing a major career resurgence with a high-profile recurring role on the NBC Western series, The High Chaparral. Following his death, his son returned his body to New York, where he was buried with military honors at the Long Island National Cemetery due to his service as a World War II Navy veteran.
This is African American History is American History.
Frank Silvera spent his career pretending to be almost everyone except the one thing he actually was, a Black American. Hollywood saw his appearance as something to exploit. Silvera saw it as an opportunity. Every role he accepted helped finance Black theater. Every paycheck helped mentor young Black actors. Every success gave him another platform to challenge the very industry that refused to see him as he truly was. Frank Silvera may have been known as the man with 1,000 faces, but behind every one of those faces was a man who never forgot exactly who he was.
This has been African American History is American History.
I'm Brenda Ellison.
I'm Harlan Kearsley, and on behalf of everyone involved with African American History is American History, thank you for listening.
Please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe to the show. And after you hit that bell icon, you'll be notified as soon as new episodes drop. And to those who have already donated to our GoFundMe page, we thank you again so very much. And to those who haven't donated yet, I know money is tight for everyone these days, but please know that whatever you can give will be greatly appreciated, and you'll be helping us to continue offering the gift of knowledge.
Thanks again, and please, stay safe. African American History is American History. Copyright H.C. Kearsley, 2026.